Hey there, Pisces. Welcome to Queen Bee Tarot. I'm Kelly. I'll be your reader. I have been avoiding this reading like the plague. Not because I don't like you, but because I am an Aries sun, a Leo moon, and a Pisces rising. And the first bit of news I have for you is you're ascending. All three of my signs are ascending. And when I sat down and pulled in energy for this today, I was like, really? So I'm getting that triple whammy of ascending in all three of my signs. Good times. I went ahead and I did pre-pull because I used several tarot decks. Your Romance Angels from Doreen Virtue. I'll be clarifying and shuffling as I go with the Arcanum Tarot by Renata Lechner. And I pulled your messages from Angels from Doreen Virtue as well. So if I sat here and shuffled all three of these decks, you'd be here for a month, and I'm assuming you don't want to hear me talk for a month. I don't want to hear me talk for a month. Excuse me, I've had a cold for like a month now. But yes, I've been avoiding this like the plague because I didn't want to know if I was ascending in this one too, and I am. Which means I'm ascending to my ultimate being. And that ultimate being, you can't ascend any higher, but you still learn and learn and learn and learn and learn. So there's lots of lessons for me coming up. I'm super excited, can you tell? Anyway, I'm an intuitive reader. I've been doing this for 26 years. I'm also a tarot reader. I know I don't look old enough to be doing this for 26 years, but I guarantee you I am. What I got for you is there's someone you're afraid to settle down with, like you keep moving close and pulling away, somebody new. When you pull away, though, you feel that pull to come back. I'm getting like the Two of Pentacles, you're having a hard time juggling stuff. But this person keeps pulling you in because that energy is there. It's a soulmate energy. That energy is there. But I also get the moon, like you're keeping, which would make sense because, well, you're a Pisces, and you like to keep certain things to yourself. You're very emotional, slippery fish. A lot of Pisces that I know, it may not pertain to everyone, but don't particularly like relationships in the traditional sense. They don't like labels, things like that. But that may be part of your fear on why you're coming close and pulling away. But I can tell you that this new person is definitely a soulmate energy. That's why you can't stay away. But there's an extra still stuck on, because that was a prior soulmate. And let me explain it this way. There's so many different types of soulmates that some of them only come in and they're meant to stay a certain amount of time to teach you a lesson. And that person was a lesson for you. So let it go with love. Don't keep going back because the lesson's learned. That's why it's not going to work. That lesson is learned and you're meant to move on to this new person. If you keep going back, you're going to keep going backwards and running into clash. Leave your ex with love. Leave it with love. Maybe keep friendship if you can. If not, and it's too emotional for you, find a way to let it go. Otherwise, you're just going to have Clash City. It's going to be all-out war if you keep trying to fight and go back for something that the universe has you've already learned. The universe is going to crash and burn for you. Right now, you're probably feeling like a fish out of water. It's a Gemini moon, and you're transcending in the middle of it. So you probably feel like you're not really yourself lately. Like you can't get a grip on yourself, or you're trying to find yourself again. I know that I've been going through a lot of that. Trying to find what makes you happy again. Maybe thinking about switching careers or doing something that you love. I feel like you're doing something now that some of you are just kind of doing to bring in the money. But it's not the creative side you want it to be. It's not doing something creative that you love. I just keep getting that you're trying to control this ex situation and this new person situation, and you can't. This is the universe letting you know that it's time to ascend. It's time to call in your true soulmate, or even someone that's going to teach you the lesson you need to call in your true soulmate. Your divine masculine or divine feminine. you can't control it. You're having a control issue there that you need to let go of. Even with your work life, maybe there's a decision. Do I go and do the artistic stuff I want to do, or do I stay with what I know is sure? Because you're a water sign, so you're not particularly grounded to earth. And maybe you need to pull in some of that King or Queen of Pentacles energy to get yourself grounded and figure out those answers. You're intuitive, very intuitive. So, I mean, I see that you know this person is a soulmate for you. So I'm not sure why you're clinging to this last person, what significance they have to you that you keep reminiscing and going back. You're intuitive. You know this new person is definitely for you. But you're going in, pulling away, being the slippery fish. It's like trying to go fishing with your hands. Not very effective. I feel like maybe you've been honest with this person and told them, hey, I still have these feelings for an ex. But they'll forgive that. They'll forgive that because you were honest with them. Because you told them up front, hey, I still have these feelings, let me figure it out. But figure it out, Pisces. Like, fucking figure it out now, because you're hanging on to shit that is just holding you back. It's like baggage. It's like you pick up the bag, you own it. It's like walking in an airport. Would you pick up a bag that you didn't know? No. Would you pick up a bag in a train station that was just sitting there? No, definitely not. So why pick up this baggage and carry it around with you? You're carrying it because you want to. Visualize putting that bag down and walking forward without it. No more baggage. Put the fucking bag down and keep going. Leave that bag for someone else to pick up. Because some dumb son of a bitch is going to come along, pick it up, and open it, and then they're stuck with it. There's always one. Always one idiot in the bunch. I promise you. Put that shit down and let the idiot pick it up. Trust your instincts, Pisces. Love yourself first. Love yourself first. Trust your instincts enough to let go. You're going to do what's good for the highest you that you're transcending to. You're going to do that. Trust your intuition. I feel like we're getting like the High Priestess energy reversed here, like you're not listening to your intuition on let go and move forward. You're just trying to control it because it's comfortable and it's what you know. No. The universe doesn't work that way, baby. The universe needs you to continue to be that slippery fish and learn those lessons, and you get caught in some hands to learn a lesson, but you slip out because those aren't the right hands. This time, get caught in the right hands. Only analogy I can think of. I feel like an Ace of Cups is coming, like a Four of Pentacles, like a Two of Cups. But I don't feel like this is somebody that has been around you. This is someone new you met. And the Two of Cups that I'm getting in is, it's a new relationship that's almost like reversed with the Ace of Cups in the upright. Like, this is a new love. This is an offer somebody, you want to make someone or they want to make you. That person will start to come in more and more when you learn your lesson to let go. You have to ascend. You don't have a choice. They don't give us a choice. I'm triple ascending. Do I look happy about it? Nah. But what choice do I have but to embrace it and to try to help other people understand what issues they're having, why they feel like a fish out of water, why they feel like the world is so weird around them right now, why they're feeling like they have to let go to this and hold on to that. And I'm here to help guide people through that. And that's why I do what I do. Like, you have the Devil and Death cards because the Devil is hanging on to something that that isn't good for you. And Death is transition. So maybe pull in those energies. They're not negative unless you want them to be. People see them and freak out. You've already had your tower moment with that person. They're an ex for a reason. Let them stay an ex. With that said, I'm going to go ahead and clarify with Renata Lechner, the Arcanum Tarot, and we're going to start with your cards. Soulmate. Finances and career. Something that's bothering you right now. And new love. But I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to start with Soulmate. I can find anywhere to put anything around here because it is stuffed on this table with all the tarot decks. So can we go ahead and clarify? Soulmate for Pisces. Give me 3 more cards for what they can expect from Soulmate, please. 3 more cards for Pisces, end of June, beginning of July. 3 more cards for Pisces to clarify this Soulmate card. All right, you guys are talking. You guys are telling me more than I need to know. Let me separate this and make sense out of it. Alright, so I don't have anywhere to move anything. This is getting kind of ridiculous. I need 1 more card, please, for Pisces. 1 more card for Pisces. 1 more card for Pisces. Give me 1 more card for Pisces. Come on. Okay. So you're getting... As an Aries, I got an ass framing. As a Leo, I got an ass framing. And as a Pisces, I'm getting an ass framing. Awesome. So the universe is screaming at me all over the place. Okay, so the first thing that we have going on here, guys, for Soulmate, is basically a take your head out of your ass. So you're putting in work in something that's no longer good for you. You're holding on to the mundane routine, what's comfortable. You're going back, it's not working. You're coming out, it's not working. You don't feel like you're making the right decisions, or you have the strength to do it on your own, or to move forward. Or maybe this person just pulls energy from you and it's just too much. It's too much for you. You're done fighting with them. Because here, you're starting to make a decision. You're going to take that off. You have a decision between 2. And it's 2 people. And you see the moon there. And the water. So there's a lot of mystery and new stuff to learn from this person. And you're taking off that blindfold. You're going to make a decision to move forward. Or you need to make a decision to move forward. Okay. Next thing I have for you. I'm not surprised. The Hermit reversed. So you're spending a lot of, this is Virgo energy. You're spending a lot of time. I don't do signs because it could be anybody pulling in any energy. I say this in every reading, so I'm not going to fucking sit here and say it could be this sign and this sign and this sign. Oh, well, she's right. She said this. No, I'm going to tell you what I'm feeling. I'm going to go based on intuition on what you need to hear. You're pulling inside too much. You're hermiting too much. You're not coming out enough to learn the lessons you need to learn. It's like you're hanging on to that cave for dear life, and the universe is trying to pull you out of it and let you know it's time to come out and share those lessons and learn new lessons. You've mastered the lesson. You can come out now. It's like the same lesson that you keep doing over and over again in your school book because that's the only one you're good at. I know the feeling. The next thing you have is internal strife about it. You've had a lot of internal strife. A lot of hanging on to things that don't belong there. Fighting with yourself over things that just aren't worth fighting over anymore. You need to be done with this card. You need to be done fighting. This is a devil energy. It tells us of an obsessive energy, of an energy of bad habits and patterns. So going back, there's your going back, coming forward, going back, coming forward. If you see them playing the tug of war in the middle, you're back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. And you're doing the same thing with this new person. It's a horrible habit. This person is worth it, but if you continue to go back to your ex and then come forward to her or him, it's no good. It's telling you it's time to let go of that, and it's time to come out. You're starting to let go of this. Stop trying to go backwards and forwards. Stop trying to go back into the cave. Let it go. And another ass reaming for you guys. Aries was just as bad, guys. Don't feel bad. Judgment reversed. So you're not making very good decisions right now. Sorry, Pisces, but you're not. You are not making good decisions right now, and you're giving off the feeling of trickery to this person because you're so back and forth. So if you haven't shared your feelings with them and told them the truth that you feel like you have feelings for an ex and you're just letting go of that situation, give yourself a little time. A soulmate is going to help you work through that and wait. But if you continue to go back and forth, it looks like you've made up your mind and it's indecision and you're not choosing them. So they're going to walk away. Indecision, I can't say this enough. Indecision is a choice when someone is watching your behavior, especially someone new in your life. Indecision is a choice, and you've made them second priority and an option, not a priority. That's how that's going to end. Your world is upside down if you continue this behavior. You're going to lose that soulmate, and it's going to be a karmic lesson forever. Trust me. It's going to be a karmic lesson you're going to have to keep learning if you continue all of these behaviors. If you continue these negative behaviors and you stay in this, that you're fighting so hard to stay in this little cave. Here, little fishy, you need to come out. Because if not, this is what you get to look forward to. Nobody wants to be an option. Sorry. You have the Wheel of Fortune upright. So what I'm telling you is good shit. It's good advice. Trust my intuition if you don't want to trust yours. This card. Here we go. Okay, so look at Annabelle here. Look at the look on her face. She reminds me of Annabelle. She's like the creepy clown in the corner that you'd fucking keep your nightlight on. Yeah, I've said that before in one of my readings. Every single reading she has come up. I'm just wondering if for once maybe she could take a vacation, go somewhere, you know, I don't know, palm trees, sip a drink, stop creeping me out. Telling you, you have, there's twos here, a lot. You have to make that choice. Because right now you're being unreliable. The King of Wands is unreliable, is selfish, and this could be either male or female, cross-watchers. If this is you doing this, and you're an ex, let it go. Or if you're the new soulmate, understand that they're struggling to change and ascend and move on. But the energy that's being pulled in here, when asked to choose between the both, is kind of an asshole. That's my energy. That's fire energy reversed. Bossy. Doesn't make good decisions. Demanding. Not reliable. This is not how you want a new soulmate to see you. You want a new soulmate to see you as the King or Queen of Cups. If it's a divine soulmate, a divine male or female, then fine. You really want them to see you as the King of Cups. And I'll know throughout the reading if this is someone divine. Right now I feel it's a soulmate with a lesson. But you need to make a decision, and you have fortune on your side. Go for the new one. Stay out of the old. Stop all this shit. Sorry, guys. You're getting your ass reamed. I've been getting my ass reamed for 3 signs. How do you think I feel? I'm like, can I just get some good news? The only good news I've had is I'm fucking ascending in 3 signs. And if that's good news, I'm not sure what bad news is. Next thing we have, finances and career. Like I said, there's something troubling you there. Maybe you don't feel fulfilled at the job that you're at. Maybe some of you have been let go from a job. Or this is not what you want to be doing. You have ideas for a job, a new company. It may be something online. I don't get something physical. It may be something online. You were let go of your job and you're trying to find that right niche for you. Because as Pisces people, you're very intuitive, but you're very creative. You're very creative, but you're very shy too. So what can we look forward to for Pisces with finances and career? Okay. Nope. Something's going on here, Pisces. Maybe some of you were let go and it was like a wrongful termination, jealousy in the workplace. Give me some information for Pisces for finances and career. And now you're looking for something new. Always does this to me. It leaves me one card short. Give me one more card for Pisces. Or two. And this keeps coming up. Those two keep popping up together. There's a lesson there for me, I guess. I drink coffee, I smoke cigarettes, and I swear. Just so you know. And I'm from Boston. Yes, I am a Red Sox fan. Yes, I am a Patriots fan, and I don't want to hear none about it. End of story. Anyway. Sorry, Pisces, but y'all are stressing me out. I've been getting reamed for days. So I'm just going to sit here, and for those of you who smoke, I am going to join you, and for those of you who don't, I'm sorry. But you can't smell it, so you can't complain. I'm going to call it how you see it kind of girl. So, that's me. And I'm from Boston. This is how we all are. Okay, the first thing we have for finances and career is the Star card. So there's, much like the moon, she's trying to balance right in the middle. And in this case, it looks like there was somebody who did you dirty at work. You were being, God, not again. Okay, I keep saying this. I think there's maybe only 2 readings I haven't said this in. Your coworkers are not your fucking friends. Your coworkers are not your friends. I feel like you were probably sabotaged. The Queen of Wands energy, she's just a douche. I am the Queen of Wands, but I don't typically pull in the reverse energy. I pull in the Queen of Swords energy upright. Why? Because I have no idea, but I do. She is a raging bitch. She is somebody who's selfish, doesn't think about anybody else. It's all about her. It's on her time. It's her way or the highway. I'm wondering, too, if this was your past relationship. Because I'm getting kind of both. Maybe someone in the workplace. Because this is for finances and career. But I see a lot of love here, too. So this could be kind of double reading. And for those of you who are single, know that this person that you're pushing and pulling from is your soulmate. This is a person who doesn't give a shit about you. It's all about what can you do for me. And you started to come out and realize that. You started to come out and realize that you were doing things that were making you unhappy to please this person. Whether it be hobbies or activities or whatever you were doing. I'm not even going to get into that. But you were doing something to please somebody, and it could be a boss figure or it could be the ex. And you're no longer going to do that. You pulled out of it. You went inside yourself, pulled out of it, and said, okay, this fucking isn't for me. So why you keep that tug of war, I don't know. Oh, Jesus, Pisces. First card we have is the 8 of Swords, which is good. You're pulling out of this. You're going to take off that blindfold, and you're going to realize you're not stuck there. In your mind prison. You've created a prison in your mind. You feel stuck, like you don't have options, like you don't know who you are, and that's part of ascending as well. This is part of ascending as well. It frees your mind when you ascend. To look at the world in a new dimension, whether it's the 4th dimension, the 5th dimension, wherever you are in life. It frees your mind to look at the world in a different way and see that you are worthy and capable of giving love and receiving love. You are worth it. You are definitely worth it. But the feeling I'm getting here with finances and career is maybe an ex forcing you to work so many hours because they had expensive habits, or you're stuck in a job that you're not happy about because it's not what you want to do. There's something else you want to start new. But it looks like here, all communication has stopped. This is a true love card. All communication has stopped. So if you've pulled away from that soulmate and you're not communicating with them, like I said, eventually when you feel like an option, you walk away. You walk away. As far as your work situation, I feel like this could have looked like a great offer, but now you feel stuck. Now you don't know how to get out. You don't know how to communicate that this job isn't for you, and you don't know how to take a step forward to to start what you want to start. You're scared. Your finances are an issue right now. You're worried if you go out on your own, will I make enough money? Will I be able to do it? You have all these worries. I'm surprised the Nine of Swords hasn't shown up yet. This isn't so bad. This is actually pretty good because this is a card of options. You have lots of options in different things. So if you do decide to take that leap, you have options here that show, God, you know what? I've never really looked at these cards. Abundance. A lot of abundance. Different types of food to eat, different things to try, new experiences. And guess what? You're letting down your walls. You are certainly letting down your walls. This is good. So if you're not communicating with this person, you will be soon. You're starting to let down your walls and realize that maybe this situation isn't so great for you, because I see you coming out of a lot of Swords energy here. Swords energy for you is just fish out of water. And you have a lot of fire energy here too. So, this is breaking down the walls. You're no longer defending the Four, which is you. You hiding inside of that cave. You're no longer defending that. You're going to come out because you have an offer of love coming. Although this person is immature, they do know what love is, and he's in the upright position. He knows what he wants. And when I pulled this other card and said they both keep coming out together, it's going to come in pretty swift. Air energy is very swift, very cutting, very to the point. I often tend to like air energy because I'm a very to the point person. But you got two pages here. There's news coming. There's news coming. It may be a new offer at work as well, or a new offer to do something that you do love. Abundance, adventure, letting yourself out of your mind prison, which I could show you twice. It came here in this form. You're near the end of the journey there. You're ready to drop the wands. And it also came in the Eight of Swords. So, I mean, really, when you look at it, do you really see a difference between the two? I mean, this is inactivity. But in this case, I see you finally taking down the walls, but you were literally had yourself in like a prison. Bombarded. No good. But you have an offer coming in. I see the offer coming in, and it's going to be swift. So maybe you're going out on your own. You're going to take a chance to start that business, or you're going to go in and get communication swiftly from this soulmate. Like, either it's me or I'm done. Because the Star card is there too. Okay, finances and career. That's just what I got. Don't ask me. If it doesn't resonate, your energy's been making me nuts for just as much as Aquarius was. So what do we have for new love for Pisces? The end of June, beginning of July. Talk to me about new love. Okay. Maybe I'm not so off and crazy in what I'm hearing and seeing. I love when the cards back me up. Then it makes me feel like what I'm hearing and the things that I'm seeing aren't me just going crazy. I am crazy, but in a fun way. I'm an Aries. Who isn't crazy when they're an Aries? What else do we have for new love for Pisces? What's their present situation? Excuse me, this cold. What's their present situation for new love? What's this present situation for new love? 2 more cards, please. 2 more cards. That's been happening all day, and then I get this huge story, and I can't fit it on my table. Okay, so let's see what came up first. This happened last time, too. Pisces, what are you guys doing? Like I said, you're coming to the end of your journey. You're ready to put those swords down. I mean, those swords. Wow. Those wands down. Here it is. But you're still holding on. This means that you're holding on to that bag that you picked up randomly, and you're not letting it go. But you're going to ascend. It's going to force you to ascend. And it's going to force you to have a tower moment if you don't let go and do it on your own. You're ascending to Emperor, which makes sense to me now. There's going to be a forced tower moment here if you do not let go of old habits and things like that. And that tower moment may be losing that new love. Maybe that's what it's going to take for you to realize, stop the control and let go. You're ascending. Drop the burden. Allow yourself to ascend. Stop being scared. Otherwise, you've either had a tower moment or you're going to have a tower moment, which would explain why there's no contact. Did you already lose this person and you need to apologize and get them back? I don't know. Because next I have Knight of Cups, reversed. Now that's somebody who doesn't know how they feel, makes an offer of love and then isn't quite sure. Like I said, Pisces doesn't like labels. Did you make the offer of love and then pull back because you were stuck on your ex and you're afraid to let go? Acted immature? Pulled in wand energy where you acted like you didn't care? Where you were cold as ice? Because fire and ice have a lot to do with each other. When Aries goes fire, that means they still care about you. The minute they get icy with you, you're done. It takes a lot to get there, but you're done. And then you got the Lovers reversed. So I'm wondering if because the Lovers reversed is a card of Gemini, but the reason I say that is you have 2 choices. 2 different personalities of people. Don't make the wrong offer. Pull back and go back to what the universe is going to continue to crash and burn because it's a lesson you already learned. It looks like this is your current situation. You made an offer and pulled back immaturely and fast. Maybe that's why there's no communication between the 2 of you. That person could be hurt. You need to make up your mind. Drop the bullshit. Seriously, Pisces, put the bullshit down and make up your mind. You're notorious for not being able to make up your mind like Leo. But you're a fantastic sign. You're just holding yourself back. And whatever you did there, you need to fix it because it's not pretty. This is not a pretty sign with all of these 3, with the Emperor and 10 of Wands. It looks like you did a number here. It does not look good. So whatever you did, fucking fix it. The next thing I have for you here is Yeah. Okay. And this is your new love spread. So you've got the Nine of Pentacles. You've got an independent woman, somebody who's very charming, down to earth, sweet, kind, very stable. Stability is what you need. As a water sign, you need emotional stability. But this person also provides a comfortable stability. There's a comfort around them. But she's harvested and independent and waiting, and whoa, she's just waiting and waiting and waiting, and she'll continue waiting because there's no beginning there. She's just sitting there waiting. Why is she waiting? Because Pisces is not making up their mind, and all of this is going on. This is a card of victory. This is supposed to be you victorious, getting in the boat, and you're going away from the things that are bad for you. You're getting away from that devil reversed energy that chains you, I want to say, to those people who aren't good for you, or to habits that aren't good for you. But instead, you're not in the boat. You're not making an offer. And she's not waiting. This could be the one that got away. I don't know, Pisces. Because here we are again, and just clarifying what I just said, there's no offer here. No new beginning, no new ideas, no nothing. All of your aces are reversed. And your Queen of Pentacles is reversed, just like this one. I literally just described what the Queen of Pentacles is like. And here she is showing up in your spread. The Queen of Pentacles is somebody who is very nurturing and loving and caring and giving. In the reverse, she's none of those things. Did you make her an option instead of a priority? Did you make her a false offer of love instead of a priority? Because you were scared? I'm going to pull a few more cards on this because there's judgment. I feel like you're questioning yourself. You're questioning what you did. So I'm going to pull a few cards on judgment, and then we'll finish up with this, and I'll give you your angel cards. But whatever's going on with this, I don't like. This whole thing is just, you're just getting your ass reamed. Like, what are you doing? And I'm getting my ass reamed again. Third time. So I'm going to pull more on that because the Queen of Pentacles energy reversed is not the one you want. Trust me, the Queen of Pentacles energy reversed is a nasty character when she wants to be because she feels her heart is hurt. Give me a few more cards on this judgment. This Queen of Pentacles reversed. Give me a few more cards on this judgment and Queen of Pentacles reversed. Please clarify for Pisces. Yep. Okay, Pisces. And you've got the world upside down. So your whole world is just upside down. You have so much shit you need to get together. The reason this woman is the way she is that there was an offer that came. Slow as hell. Because you, much like earth signs, you're very, very slow in coming forward with your feelings. You're shy. There's an offer of love there. He is the master of his emotions. But both of you are very, very shy in coming forward with that. This is slow moving. I mean, he's not running. He's not like, hey, I love you. He's more like, yo, how you doing today? Slow. Holding his offer tight to his chest. Horse is just kind of trotting along wherever it's going. But she wanted this. She needed this. She needs you to ascend to the King of Cups. She's hurt by the third party situation. Or she's just heartbroken. She expected something different. Or he. Why do I keep saying she? They expected something different from you when you made that offer, and instead they feel hurt. And this is clarifying the Queen of Pentacles in reverse, and your judgment, the decisions you're making. So, Pisces, aren't you glad you came? I know I'm not going to tell you what you want to hear. I'm sorry, I'm not going to be like, yeah, your soulmate's here, and subscribe to my channel, and get a reading, and let me take your money, and I know I'm going to tell you what you need to know. I'm going to tell you what you need to know, because I'm going to call it how you see it kind of girl. I want you to ascend. I want you to be your best self possible. I want to see you with the person that makes you the happiest. That's my goal here. My goal here is to work with each and every one of you, if I have to get you to ascend, or to get you a point where you're happiest. Your first angel is Aurora. You are flying high right now, which may threaten others, but don't descend, because others will soon become inspired by your example. Most of my ascension, not every sign is ascending, but most of my ascension readings recently got this card. People will be jealous at first. They'll try to pull at you and pull you down, but then they're going to start wanting to work toward that ascension. This to me has always been a card of ascension. She's flying toward her destiny. She's flying higher into another realm. She's going up. You can see that she's headed up. Archangel Uriel. Ooh. He's a strong one. Anyone who knows archangels know that Archangel Uriel, his time orbit is now. He's who you call on when you're in a really big mess, or your life is at risk and you don't know how to fix it, or something like that. Your emotions are healing, which enables you to open to greater love. I will help you release anger and unforgiveness from your heart and mind. That is one strong angel to appear in your reading. So you have guidance. Just ask for it. Ask for Archangel Uriel. Tell him you know. Your time orbit is now. I think it's Archangel Michael. His time orbit is like 5 years or something. So you ask him for something, and 5 years later you get it, and you don't remember why you asked for it? Yeah. Ask for this guy. If you want to fix this situation, you have hope. He doesn't ever show up in readings for me. This is probably maybe the 4th or 5th time. Merlina, you are confused and indecisive. You do not have enough information. Do research or seek expert advice before making a decision. You're looking at your expert advice. The information and the knowledge you need to seek is your ascension. But call on Uriel to help you fix this situation if you really, really want this person back. I feel like you're missing them. The last thing I do is something kind of fun. It's advice from a unicorn. It was a calendar. Someone was pulling it apart, and I took what I felt was funny or needed to be said, and one day I was reading and they fell off the table and they started coinciding with the tarot cards, so I figured fuck it. What does Pisces need to know? When someone shows you who they are, believe them. It's a quote by Maya Angelou. The brighter ones are harder to read. When someone shows you who they are, recognize. Don't try to change them. Move on. Move on. Don't settle. Don't keep going backwards to the same person. It's hard for the lighting in here. I've been trying to get it right for ages and I can't. What else does Pisces need to know? Make your goals scary. You're ascending to a very high place. That is a scary goal. But you need to not be scared of it. You need to trust the universe. The angels will catch you and help you. Anything else you want Pisces to know? The end is decided. You've just got to choose to take the journey. You won't be able to read this. These yellow ones are impossible. Pisces, that is your reading. I'm sorry I didn't have the best news, but the news is there's a new soulmate there. So cling to that. Bring your own happiness in. Go out into the universe, ascend, and bring your own happiness in. I knew I didn't want to do this reading. I'm sorry, Pisces. Like, I'm an empath and a Pisces rising, and that just doesn't sit well with me when I have bad news for you guys. But the good news is you do have somebody that is there. There's a soulmate connection. Go for it. Go for it. I'll see you next time on Queen Bee Tarot.